Did you know that St. Luke's University Health Network has been recognized by the U.S. government as the highest performing health system in the United States for quality? You heard right. St. Luke's #1 recognition affirms our status as the top leader among the most respected healthcare providers in the nation, including Houston Methodist and the Mayo Clinic. To state it simply, if you want to receive the best care when you go to a hospital, come to St. Luke's.
Excuse me! Taxi! What are you doing?
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
And the other big story today, you guys, is Reverend Jesse Jackson, somebody everybody knew well, civil rights icon, ran for president 2 times, and passed away at the age of 84. And who better to talk about it now than Reverend A.R. Bernard? He's the founder of the Christian Cultural Center, the mega church, of course, here in New York. He's also co-host of the Rev and the Rabbi on 77 WABC on Sunday, 7 to 8 a.m. Reverend Bernard, first of all, your thoughts about the passing of Jesse Jackson. I had the honor, by the way, I was with Jesse Jackson in Yugoslavia. I was there in Belgrade when he broke the news to the world with me that the 3 American POWs were released. It was huge worldwide news. He really was a trailblazer in so many ways, Reverend.
Absolutely. And let me just say hello to Judge Weinberg. It's been a while since we've been together on the air. And my dear friend Craig Eaton, too. Good to see you or hear from you, Craig.
Rev, I am a big fan, Reverend, a big fan of yours.
We go way back, my friend.
We all are.
So, I will tell you, Jesse Jackson was a towering figure in the ongoing struggle for civil and human rights in America. He stands of course, in the great tradition of prophetic leadership that was shaped by the work that he did alongside Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the leadership of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. He founded the Operation Push and later the Rainbow Coalition and expanded the moral imagination of American politics. He insisted that justice must be both racial and economic. And that was very important at that time. At the time also, when access to political power was severely restricted in our nation for people of color, Reverend Jackson dared to envision a broader democracy, one where the poor, the marginalized, and the overlooked had not only a voice, but agency within the social systems and structures. And, of course, there's his presidential campaigns. He challenged the nation to live up to its highest ideals, widen the pathway for future generations, of course, Barack Obama. And whether you agreed with, his strategies, because I didn't agree with some of his strategies, or the position that he advanced, there's no denying that his courage, his persistence, and his unwavering belief impacted American society and was part of our history, especially around civil rights.
Yeah, and you know what I think about Reverend Bernard? Today, President Trump put out a big Truth Social post talking about what a great man Reverend, Jesse Jackson was. I mean, he really sort of transcended a lot of party lines. I mean, where he stood. But I'll tell you, I don't think he ever said no to me for an interview, no matter what the topic was, the question was, and I applaud that. Craig Eaton.
Yeah, I just want to say, Reverend, I had the honor and privilege of attending many services on Sunday at the Christian Cultural Center. And you know what? It's in my hometown of Brooklyn. You are Brooklyn's Jesse. And for your prophetic work and all the work that you have done.
With this.
and you want to know something? If you haven't gone to a service at the Christian Cultural Center, you really should go. It is amazing. It is prophetic, and it is so spiritual. And God bless you for all that you do, A.R. Bernard.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. We've been together on many, many occasions. And I worked with Reverend Jackson. He came to our church in the early days when we were actually in a renovated supermarket before we built this megaplex that we're in. And we worked together, and he appreciated the fact that although I was a conservative and he was a Democrat, we understood that we needed to build bridges and work together in collaboration. Yep. And that's what we did, and his life reminds us that progress is neither automatic nor inevitable. it's a product of faith, sacrifice, and disciplined hope.
Absolutely.
And if anyone that was hope, it was Reverend Jackson.
Yep, Reverend Bernard, thank you very much. We love having you on, and he will be deeply missed. I love Jesse Jackson. He was a friend, and my heart sank this morning with the news, and I think so many people feel that way. Reverend Bernard, thank you so much. We love you.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Love you guys. God bless.
Thank you. God bless you too.
It's tax season, and at LifeLock, we know you're tired of numbers. But here's a big one you need to hear. Billions. That's the amount of money in refunds the IRS has flagged for possible identity fraud. Now here's another big number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it guaranteed. One last big number. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast for the threats you can't control. Terms apply.